And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Detroit! They'll try and throw for it here. And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Kelly. Drops it underneath for Booker. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A huge play there for Denver, and even 40 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
This is cool.
What, you see him?
I get Fanatics.
Yo, I'm flexing on you, little Tay. Hey, little Tay, look at this. iPhone 8 Plus. And what you got? The iPhone 4? Oh, damn. I'm making money. I'm making money. I'm making money. Money. I'm making money. I'm making money, yo. I'm making money. Wait. What? I'm making money. I'm making money. I'm making money. I'm making money. You see this? You see that? Pink. iPhone 8. iPhone 8. I'm flexing on you. Drop that. She get you on the world.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10.
Yo, I'm flexing on you. I got a bike over here. I still got my whole Christmas. Yo, I'm flexing on you.
Christmas is next month.
I still got my whole Christmas for 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half.
I'm on
This is
flex.
2nd and long.
Yo, get up on YouTube.
So if you hate him, get off this page.
You is black shit.
Don't make me bring my little sister.
Where's Cece? Come, Cece. Cece still saddle. Cece, come pop off,
It's
Cece.
incomplete.
60 mad
And
around
Charles Conley with his defense has been able to do his last couple of plays.
Yo, boy, what you doing with my controllers, boy?
See, don't look at me. She's still sad. She's still sad. Anyway, let's
How
still
many you
flexing.
got? Nah, I need to buy one, bro. Yeah, like 5.
Yo,
They work? So why you got more?
Some of them, one button don't work.
We got controllers. Controllers cost $500. Controllers.
Controller.
So, get
Plus
much
this controller.
Why are you doing that so much, bro?
Plus this controller. 3 controllers. And you only got one. Sitting there looking sad.
JJ getting all the...
Getting this one up to about the 35.
What now? What now?
Yeah, baby, come
What's
here.
really now?
3rd down.
You ain't even looking at the camera, bro.
I don't care.
You're looking at the
What,
camera.
what, what?
The camera's up there.
Wait. Follow me on
To the
music.
35 now as they come up on
Stop.
1st and 10.
She's really mad.
if you know this channel, I'm my dad's daughter. So, yeah. See my dad, I'm his daughter. So,
Brittany, get up there with us. My mom's daughter.
Get on my channel, boy.
no, I'm hacking him. I'm hacking him. I'm a hacker.
Hey, son, get out of here.
Look, what's that girl name from Minions?
Why? What's naming my son?
No, play the game.
What's that girl name from Minions? That love unicorn? What's that girl name? Well, if you know her name, comment down below. Cause I'm her. I love unicorn. See, I love unicorn.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna buy you a whole bag of marshmallows when I come.
You know what I love? iPhone 8.
I'm sorry.
I love iPhone 8. That's what I love. That's what I love. Look.
Yeah, bro.
Your daughter, I want to do everything. Look. I got Simpson.
What?
And what you got? Dora, Explorer.
You got Simpson? Why do you have so
And what you got? Dora, Explorer. Looking sad.
Looking sad.
Continue to really limit this offense.
Gracie Ratchet.
They've been assignment sound, staying in their
I got all his hair. And you sitting there got one little strand of hair. One little strand of hair. Your hair's like gray hair.
That's my YouTube channel.
Now they turn the right side here. He's got a first down and more inside the 30.
CC by you drunk?
Huh?
Fucking somebody's drink. Right? She going in right now. CC mad. Let's go get CC. Let's come here.
No music.
Hey.
Music. No music. No music.
put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
You do know you're on YouTube, bro.
Huh?
You do know you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
You don't even do this live in person. You do it in front of a million viewers.
I will get you to 1K. 100K. Look cute.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on
Thumbnail.
Come, CC. Hold on, say pro connection.
After the
Who
penalty,
that?
here's Freeman.
Yeah. Who that?
They'll lose yards back at the 17. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the
Tell
league
them to go on YouTube real fast.
will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big hole suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Play
CC.
is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what
They
to
like,
do
who
next.
is she? What is
I got that daughter.
Go check out our YouTube channel. You gotta hit the hey guys.
This offense
What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Sana.
You see it?
Here's Kelly.
Come here.
Touchdown.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position.
Every step I take, you will be there. Every step I take,
This one now?
be together. Every step I take, you will be there. Every step I take,
Hold on. Let me put
be together.
High five. High five.
Comment down below what's your favorite color. My favorite color is rose gold and tie-dye.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone. So As the field judge, it's ruled incomplete.
Hey, you drunk now? Yeah, what's
Now
up?
McManus on to kick this one off.
I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube.
This is
Go
taken
on
about 7
YouTube. I'm
yards
on
deep.
YouTube.
And he'll elect
What's
not
he
to
on the
return
map?
this one, so
Oh,
they'll bring it
Jake,
up to the
you bit the shit out of me.
I-C-N-D-A-S.
Don't bite.
Just any interception, are you
D
really
dash.
cautious when you
Well,
start
you-
getting this
me.
drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
No, I-C-U-N-D.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the
Oh,
football.
there's a 17 already.
But you have to
What you was trying to say? Show me.
Sissy, you on YouTube.
Flushed out the back.
Sissy, Ryan, I wish you gonna do this. Ryan, I wish you gonna do this.
Oh, what's that, the 10 foot?
That's YouTube.
That's the 6 foot or the 10 foot? Ten?
Everybody, Naya and Ellie show. If you're watching this is my little sister Ciara. She's 4,
have
and
one, but
she
mine's
is a
broke.
true fan of your page. And Mommy Go Cray
Put some shirts on.
she's also a true fan of that
Ciara.
page too. So please subscribe to the channel and show some love.
First and 10.
Yeah.
Alright, beach.
Oh, bro, that's less than enough.
Who else? He's in there for his fifth sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Where you at? You home? Bro, go home.
Daddy,
man.
if I get some potatoes and a
Let me get too much boys out here. Hey.
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
No, yeah.
Dalton, first and 10. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurry movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. The clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A good comeback there after the penalty, 9 yards, and it's second and 6. It's second down. Dalton looking. Wide open receiver complete. Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 71 yards. And the Bengals are in for 6. So now Dalton will lead the Bengals to the line as they'll come up and go for 2. Operating from the gun. Dalton, and he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Bullock out now to kick this one away. rolls him over. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. While we have a second on that incompletion, we got to talk about Linval Joseph.
Yes,
64-yard interception return for a touchdown, and then you saw him on the sideline with the glasses and the oxygen mask after.
Yeah, when you're talking about lugging not just a football, but probably about 350 pounds down the sideline and scoring. But how about the contrast? Marcus May, the defensive back for the New York Jets, he gets a pick in the end zone, brings it all the way back, moves the last play of the game. And Cortland Sutton, the rookie out of SMU for Denver, knocks him out of bounds before he can score. 104 yards and no touchdown. Linval Joseph at least got the touchdown to earn the oxygen and the shade.
Well, when he was going down the field, he was in Philly. I was in Atlanta. My couch was shaking. No question. Left side here to Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Kelly to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Dalton. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed. And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well. Showed it right there. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And Dalton to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. C.J. Uzomah from 8 yards out. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. But those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable. Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys. Just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength. Bullock out now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
All right, here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the gun, it's Kelly. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Kelly, this is Booker on the dump off. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now Kelly. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw again. Kelly going to throw deep for the end zone. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Hot.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now Kelly. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue. In a heavy It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Good.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
368.
Play fake. Here's Dalton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Bengals going for it. Here's Dalton. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And no, it's incomplete. Marvin Lewis tries for it, but comes up empty. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal.
Detroit! Detroit!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. In for the score. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. Well, the defense did their job, and then, boom, a one-play drive. The offense does their job pretty well, too.
Is that called rewarding them and thanking them for what they did? They went right out and put points on the board. Thank you so much for getting us the football.
McManus's point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And out now, here come the Bengals. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Here you go. We're good. We're good. 368.
They hand off to their big tight end. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. 2nd down, Dalton on the right side, caught by Green. The connection since 2011, Dalton to Green for a Bengal first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And not much running room. Down to the 32. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
He sets to... Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
Detroit! Detroit!
He's back to throw. His throw incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is fourth down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
And the pitch goes to Mixon. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
59.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Oh, passing it. Dalton. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Denver getting set to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
On first down, it's Kelly. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. On 1st and 10, Kelly.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Kelly now. Back to the air on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 56 yards. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. A handoff to Mixon. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.